CheckMate can generate a program utilizing the model-based definition GD&T callouts embedded in the CAD model. I'm just going to switch to a single view here so that we have space to bring up the CheckMate Programming browser so we can see the program being created as we go. On the part here you can see the model-based definitions, and on the right hand side you can see datum A, datum B, and datum C with some appropriate tolerances placed on them. So we're just going to say measure plane, and let's do datum A first. Point and click. And you can see in the programming browser we've created a plane measurement and defined it as datum A. If we expand the plane measurement, you can see the flatness call out on it. Let's go and measure the datum B circle. Point and click. We now have a circle measurement defined as datum B, and you can see the perpendicularity tolerances there. And if we expand on the circle measurement, you'll see the diametral tolerance is also there. Let's do the final one, datum C. Simple point and click. And there's our circle defined as datum C. And if we expand the circle, you can see the diametral and true position tolerance that's embedded on that. So those are the datums done. Let's go in now and just measure a few of these other callouts. On the front face, we have a profile. So let's measure some surface points here. And again, it's just point and click. And now you can see in the programming browser over here, we have some surface points. And if we expand it, you can see the profile tolerance back to A, B, and C. On the side here, we have a few more. Let's just move this so you can see it. And we'll do some more profiles on this large face. Again, just point and click. And we have another group of surface measurements here, also with the same profile callout. And there's one more here. In this back face, let's just do a few more. Just point and click. There, and that one's done. We'll expand that. You can see the profile tolerance on that. Finally, we just have two small holes to do. Let's just zoom up on these. And we'll say measure circle inner to get this first one. And you can see if we go over to the programming browser, expand on that, it's got a diameter and true position as per the callout. And let's just pan over here and let's get our last feature here, which is this circle. And if we expand on that measurement, you can see we also have the diameter and true position as defined in the model-based definitions. All of the model-based definitions are now captured in the CheckMate program. CheckMate has an alternate method of generating feature measurements from the embedded model-based definitions. You can see on the screen here all the magenta colored GD&T labels. These are the model-based definitions, and they're also listed on the left-hand side in SOLIDWORKS Dimensional Expert tree. Now, instead of creating the feature measurements one at a time, a single command will have CheckMate interrogate down through the entire Dimensional Expert tree on the left side and generate feature measurements on the part and in CheckMate's programming browser over here on the right-hand side. So let's go to the Measure ribbon and click Measure MBD. And there she goes. You can see the generating program. Okay, so let's take a look and see what happened here. Let's go back to the Dimensional Expert tree on the left-hand side and look at the first item. It's a plane, plane number 1. I've highlighted it here for you to see. It's also called out as datum A with a flatness tolerance. If we look on the part, you can actually see the datum A label and the flatness tolerance right beside it of 0.01. So what did CheckMate do automatically? You can see this yellow measurement here with all these little sticks pointing down. That's a plane measurement. And if we look over on the right hand side in the CheckMate browser, you can see the very first item is a plane measurement. If we expand it, you can see a tolerance call out of the flatness of 0.01, just like it says over here in the GD&T callout. We've also defined datum A as that plane. So let's look at the second item here. Let's go back to the left-hand side and we'll look at this hole. You can see I've highlighted it now. It's being called out to tolerance the diameter and the perpendicularity and calling it out as datum B. If we look at the GD&T, you can see the diameter and the perpendicularity of 0.5 back to A. And this is now datum B. So let's look in the CheckMate browser on the right-hand side and look at that hole. First of all, you can see it's got the diameter toleranced. And the next item in here, you can see that it's datum B. And the third item here, you can see it's called out the perpendicularity of 0.5 back to A. And if we zoom up, you can see we have a little yellow cylinder measurement, hole measurement inside. If we go down through the rest of the tree, it's this exact same thing. CheckMate creates yellow measurements on the feature as needed and applies the tolerances back to the datums or datum labels as required. Thank you for watching.